Okay, I want to make a video about AI Photoshop and how good and bad it has come, I guess, in a way. Anyway, I wanted to make a video. I have had this in my notes for a couple of weeks. I've been sort of sitting on the idea, wondering when's the right time. There's never a right time to make these videos. I just gotta make them. But I do ponder on my videos, like my video ideas. I do think about them. So here we are. AI Photoshop. What do I think about it? I think many things. I think there are pros and cons to everything. There is good and bad in everything. But with me being a gym, I guess, influencer, I don't believe in the fact that you AI Photoshop your own photo to gain views. I have seen this many times on people, young people nowadays, AI Photoshopping themselves to make themselves look bigger than they actually are. This helps increase viewership. This helps increase people going to your page. This helps increase followers because some people can't tell the difference. Sometimes I can't either. I'll be scrolling on Instagram Reels and I'll see this video and I'm like, bro, I can't believe that's AI. Like, that looks so real. So anyway, that's the same stuff. If you are photoshopping yourself to make yourself look bigger, then proceed to post it, cool, that's fair. But at the same time, you need to realize that doing this the most natural and right way possible is the best way possible, because that gives people so much more hope and so much more, I wouldn't say like confidence, maybe confidence, because I look at natural YouTubers like Lex Little, like Steph Myers, like Gabe Dusich, like all of these natural lifters, and you look at them and you're like, yeah, I can attain that. It's just going to take me a while. It's going to take me a couple of years really locking into my training and really locking into my diet and doing cardio. But you see these young people, these very young, naive, uneducated people that fear that when they post a video, they feel like they're not good enough because they're so used to seeing the top 1% that they can't even try and post a video. We're feeling small. We're feeling like belittled. We're feeling no confidence at all because they're scared of people making fun of them for actually trying to do something. And that's why I want to make this video, is because I want to try and make sure that people are all on the right path. Is that it doesn't matter if you are using AI Photoshop or not. I personally do not agree with it, and I feel like it is a bad image that you are trying to perceive to other people. You are a bad influence to other people because you're trying to push the narrative of something that you're not, something that you don't have, which is big muscles. Okay? So when you guys do that, how do you not feel like in somewhat way you feel like you're just a liar, like you just feel like just a real bad person? Because I know I would. I have never and never will Photoshop or edit things to make myself look bigger. The only things that I might make myself look bigger is turning down the exposure, which might I add, everybody does. So you can't even pinpoint that onto me because I'm literally just following what everyone else is doing, except for that AI Photoshop. So, the reason why I guess I get so in my head and so, I guess, annoyed and angry and a little bit upset about it is because I'm doing this naturally. I am doing this on my own. I don't try and use other ways, the cheap ways, the fast ways, the lying ways to try and get to where I'm at. I believe in if I put in the right amount of energy and the right amount of time, and everything will just work out. It will. You just need to have that confidence and believe in yourself to just keep going. And that's how I am. I just keep going. Yes, I might not have made a gym video in months now, but that's because I'm waiting on a camera charger, bro. So, soon enough, we will be getting into the gym content. And eventually, I'm going to be upgrading the quality. There's going to be a lot more changes throughout this year. Big changes. And I'm very excited to see the end of this year and seeing how much progress I'm going to make. That's my mindset, and that's how your guys' mindset should be. Is that You shouldn't look at views and followers and try and see how can I try and push more of this by trying to not be myself. Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely do steal a couple of ideas, a little bit of music and songs. That's normal. Everybody does that on YouTube. Legit, everyone steals people's content. So, I'm gonna do that too. But I'm not gonna steal someone's shit and Photoshop myself with an extra 10 kilos of lean muscle and post it on TikTok so then every motherfucker will follow and comment like, oh my god, bro, oh my god, naturally, oh my god, this guy is like, he's insane, top 1%. Bro, okay, for instance, I'm not gonna try and out this guy, okay? Like, I have respect of people's privacy and what they do, okay? But a TikTok person, I wouldn't even say influencer, okay? Right? They have 35,000 followers, and they have posted this video, or photo I should say, of a 4-year transformation in the gym. And it was him when he was around about 10, and then him when he was around about 15, 16, 17. Alright? So when I say 4 years, my bad. Alright? 4, 5, 6 years. Or whatever. He proceeds where you can clearly see that his arm is literally bigger than his fucking chest. And his side profile. His arm is as big as his waist. His side profile. Bro, you're not fooling anyone. But like I said, he fooled people. People commented, like, boosted this video up until the point where he had like over 400,000 views and 35,000 likes and about 1,000 comments. Right? That gave him that push that he needed, but that was done in the wrong way, because now he's got to have to forever do that until he comes out and say, listen guys, I've been lying to you. And that is one of the worst things I think a follower, a subscriber, a person that follows your content finds out, that you have been lying to them. You've been pulling this wool over your eyes because you have a trust with a viewer. When a viewer watches you and they watch you for who you are, they are trusting that you will always be yourself. You will always be honest. You will not lie to the viewer. Hence what I do. But, like I said, when you're trying to do that, when you're trying to go the right way, it isn't the fast wake up, oh my god, I'm famous. It's progressive. And there's a lot of this along the whole way. But, in saying that, people just need to trust the process as much as the gym. I made a video on this. Just trust the process. Let things play out. Just do the work. Do the work that you need in the gym to look that big. It's simple. It's simple. If you want to look that big, you do the hard work. You eat the right food. You do your cardio. And then you get it. You don't just go into ChatGPT and boom, there's a photo. And now I'm just big, and now I can just post it, and people will like this. Bro. Oh, man. You know, sometimes I reckon it's the devil and the angel on the shoulder, and so many people lean towards the devil because they just want to take the short route. Which never lasts, by the way. It never lasts. It never does. It never, ever does. That's why a lot of people, you'll see a massive spike, and then all of a sudden, they will crash. Because guess what? You don't hold on to that when you're not being yourself. People will follow you because you are you. You're not someone else. You are not someone with big muscles. You are someone who's skinny. You are someone who hasn't gone to the gym or isn't training right. You're a person who's putting a facade over your viewers. That's why I'm angry. Okay? Now, would I say this affects me on a day-to-day basis? No. I'm just saying this is a point that I had, that I saw, and I really wanted to just get it out there so then people can maybe listen and agree to what I have to say, because I really don't believe in that. Okay? You can disagree to agree. This is an open space. Share your thoughts. But I'm sharing mine. So yeah. That's it.